Hello out there. This is Hollywood Hank Aaron Barron coming to you live from FAP Studios in lovely Ackworth, Georgia. This is my first YouTube video in a series of what I hope will become a long-lasting staple of your YouTube enjoyment. I hope that what I bring to the table will be sufficient to sate your need for information and various opinion on things. This is going to be a channel that I'm going to call Truth and Details, because I think anytime you hear something, you gotta get the details of it to get the truth out of it. Otherwise, you're just hearing somebody's opinion. They've already formulated what they think. They already know what they're going to tell you about that guy that raped a corpse in Columbus, Georgia. But I want to dig deeper into that and go, well, no, wait a minute. Maybe he doesn't just like to fuck a dead guy. Maybe there's something deeper to this story. I really haven't looked into that yet. I don't care about that. He probably just wanted to get off on a dead guy. But, like I said, this is video numero uno. I might as well introduce myself so people know where I'm coming from. In my 30s, married. I live in Georgia. You know what I mean? I'm an everyman. I work, unfortunately, but fortunately at the same time. I do have a lot of time on my hands just because I choose to. I don't involve myself in a lot of things because it doesn't really leave me time to just kind of sit around and do what I want to do, which is nothing. I guess if I had a hobby, it would be I like to do nothing, and that's okay, I guess, but I decided I'd rather do something. I'd rather make a video or, you know, write a book again or just do anything. I mean, I got a lot of potential here. You know what I mean? I got FAP Studios and No Tail Mastering and a lot of green. You know what I mean? So that's good. But beyond that, there's something deeper I'm missing, and it's an outlet, man. And it's letting the world know what I think. And what I think isn't so crazy. It's what everybody thinks is what I like to think. I like to think that where I'm coming from, everyone at least understands, but for some reason doesn't allow themselves to share the same opinion, or they've just been indoctrinated to think and believe a certain way. Things have always been. That's how things stay fucked up, and why getting things from, a peak of fucked to over the cliff of not so fucked, it just takes time because things have always just been that way. And so step by step, we got to make sure that things won't always be that way for the next guy. You know what I mean? I guess I'm glad I live in this day and age. Kinda. I mean, not really. It kind of sucks. I like to figure probably in about 10 generations, things will be theoretically a lot better after some unifying catastrophe or the complete abolition of religion or just something like that, you know. Oh yeah, atheist over here. I don't believe in God. I don't tolerate it. I'm pretty much an anti-theist if I had to really just put it out there. I tend to butt heads with most people in conversation, and I don't even mean to, but it's like the problem is that I got to placate their nonsense. Like, it could be anything, and I'm supposed to just like play the necessary role in their little head show called religious faith. I gotta go something, praise Jesus, and I'm just supposed to go, yep, Like, no thank you. Like, I contended at every opportunity. And I get in these conversations with people, and man, and the only thing I can conclude is that they just want to believe it, because I guess it is, quote, the ultimate explanation for dunderheads who don't want to really think too hard about it, but just want to know that everything's okay. Okay, well, there's a God in the sky. Does he love me? Yes. Like, okay, we get it, dude. So all that stuff, man, and everything related to it, it's just so negative that I can't help but, want to do something a little different and want to sway some minds. Pardon me. But, like I said, this is just video number 1. No script, no content here. I'm going to hopefully eventually get a little more elaborate. But I dig the scenery, I guess. I dig this spot. This is just the music room as it's been come to be known, so I'm glad you're here with me. I hope I get some subscribers. That's like another thing about doing this that's been like the cynical asshole in my head is telling me don't even bother because we're going to get 5 subscribers and maybe one guy that comments and says, nice vid. Well, thanks, but I need a little more ego stroking than nice vid. I need some subscribers, man. I need some thumbs up. I need some shares and hey, whatever, I'm not too proud to beg. Ain't no shame in this game. Fuck that. So, just stay tuned because I want to really bring it legitimate and get it right. So I'm glad this is video number 1. You'll look back on video number 1 and think, man, what was this guy doing? What was he trying to be here? I don't really know. I mean, the truth is in the details. That's the point. And I just want to have something to say about just about everything I hear, man. Like ISIS and the president and, welfare and healthcare and going to war and vaccines and getting high and and the legalese and the injustices too, man. Like, I really don't like cops, and that's fine for me to say. I don't have to be afraid of that. Huh? Yeah, I don't have to. No one should have to be afraid to say it. People don't want to say it because they've earned this false adoration, which is really just fear. Plain and true. The cops will kill you. They will flashbang your baby in the midst of its slumber. Give me a break. Who else is doing that? Nobody. And so, that's who you're afraid of. And so, the knee-jerk response is, oh, they're great. They got such this tough job and shit. But I call bullshit because I hate them. So, anything I can do to, attach hate to police is just perfect for me. So, I'll be sharing a lot of stories and hopefully get some comments. And I want to get on the phone with some people and stuff even. I really don't know shit. I'm way behind. More behind than I should be, considering I'm not supposed to be behind on this nonsense, but I just got to get with it and hopefully bring you better and more scripted, real content for things you might actually care to hear about and not just ranting because, this would get old so quick. Me just sitting in this chair going blah, 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 blah. So, nah, I'm not going to let it go out like that. So, if you are out there and you are watching a YouTube video and you want to stick around with a guy and just watch a video of him talking about some nonsense, just thumbs up and subscribe and give it the like and touch here, and then I'll put a link on the bottom of the page to nothing because I have nothing to link to yet. The truth is in the details. Stay tuned.